Hello and welcome to the video tutorials for the teacher training at educationalpath.com. If you haven't signed for this course yet, please do so at this web address. If you have, then you know that I'm Alvaro, the course coordinator. This is a video on frequently asked questions about lessons and activities. I call it lessons versus activities. If you click here, that's the video. Now, what are lessons? What are activities? Lessons are the events. Lessons you have, say for example, if we access Ruby's teaching portfolio, she has a folder called activities. By the way, Ruby, I've just renamed your folder. It was called lesson plans. They're not lesson plans, they're activities. And she has the tefl portfolio with the list of lessons. This is the teaching portfolio. She just started now, so she's putting, like, this is going to be her second week. So she's going to keep adding here the lessons. So one lesson, for example, on the 13th of June, it was a 90-minute lesson with a 1-year-old. Well, it's with Dario. He's almost 2 years old. And you can actually put here Dario, so you can put here with 2-year-old, and then you put in brackets Dario. Yeah? And this is for all of you. You don't need to put names. For us, the important thing is that what type of lesson it is. It's face-to-face with on a one-to-one basis, and the age of the student or the level, because that's what we really need to know. With my children, you can put the names mainly because maybe some of you are teaching the same person. Certainly others will come and teach Dario in the future. At the moment, for example, Lauren is taught Dario, Rachel is taught Dario, Ruby is teaching now Dario, and Ellie is going to be teaching Dario a little bit, and Emily, I think, as well. Anyway, so well, many of you might be teaching Dario anyway. So basically, that way it's easy for you to see. Oh well, this is what Dario has been doing with Ruby. Say for example, this was the lesson objective. Now, one lesson has many activities, often minimum one, so you need to put at least one hyperlink here. I'm going to show you how to do the hyperlink for the activities. So for example, I've already, by the way, Ruby created for this one, this lesson, fruit and vegetables, this hyperlink. So how does it work? It's very easy. You click here and then a new window opens and it comes here with your activity plan. Fruit and vegetables. Very important here to put your name, because we share these activities. We keep the copyright of the template, but in a way we can all copy these activities and we can share with not just within us, but to the rest of the world. This is with this license for Creative Commons. You can read more about it if you click here. But obviously we give credit to whoever created and possibly collaborators. Yeah. Now, in an activity plan, it's very, very important. We put this is the plan of what I'm going to do. What are the students doing? Well, it's in present tense, but we mean, like, what do you plan them to do? We don't put what they have done in the past. All this feedback, Ruby or anyone else, you put it here in these columns. We use educational design thinking, and the feedback is very, very simple. You put here many of the things that you think that should be repeated because you think that went well. Here things that you think you should change, and here things that you think didn't go so well. So all of these should be into one of these, because that way, when any you or anyone else is using these activities again, you can read from this feedback. If you want, then you can change your activity plan once you have done it with your student. You don't have to do this, but you can, so that if you or someone else is using again, the plan is changed to whatever you think should be done after you have had your first or second or third experience. And this is the good thing about educational design thinking, that you don't do things perfect, but you have a methodology to improve, and this is it. Okay. Now, so obviously in this portfolio, there are many other lessons, and each lesson, as I said, has 1, 2, or 3 activities. This activity, for example, it's a 40-minute activity, which makes sense for a 2-year-old. You should plan activities that are between 15 minutes, I would say, and 1 hour at best for children and for adults. So each lesson should have possibly 2 or 3 activities. Yeah. We need in your portfolios minimum the link to your main activity. That's the very minimum. Okay. So say, for example, if we go, say, with this one, recognize all the toys and shape categories, then you go into your activity folders. It should be here. It's very important that you name these activities. But say, for example, I'm going to just get this one, and let's see what this one is. So this one is an activity about design and outfit. Okay, so the best thing is that you change the name of this activity. To do that, you just click here, you delete the copy by it, and it's not an activity template anymore. It's an activity on outfits. Let's put this outfits. Ruby, obviously, you please change this name if you find it better. Remember to put here your name. Okay, Ruby, and then so this is the activity plan. Everything should be here for the activity. Obviously, we'll talk about this later. So this is the address. All this long thing is the address. If you right-hand click, you can say copy, and then you can come here, and then I don't know where this one was going to be. So outfits. Gestures. Anyway, I'm going to put this just here, so Ruby just put it wherever. So I'm going to put here the outfits. So I just type here outfits, and then I select. I select just the word outfits, because I might have other activities. I might have outfits. I might have, I don't know, a lesson on, say, for example, day routines. Yeah, I might have whatever, many activities in one lesson. Okay, and then say, for example, this is the outfits. Then I select this word. I click here. This is the insert link. And once you click, the text outfit comes, and here you paste, right-hand click, paste the very long address that you have, the URL. You say apply, and that's it. From now onwards, well, I've just deleted the other words, but that's okay, you can redo it. Then anyone clicking here will go automatically into the outfits. So this is like an index, but it's very quick. Okay, so to summarize it, lessons are the events, the ones that are with the specific people, your students, for a specific length of time. And one lesson might have many activities planned that, yes, they might have been planned for a specific age, and that you put it here. For example, this one is for 8 to 11 years old. We don't normally put that, that is for 3. We just say a small group of, this, and then you might want to put the levels, or someone else might use the same activity with different people with different levels, because I'm sure that this activity can be done with adults. I'm sure this activity can be done with, pretty much any student, really, if you adapt it properly. But yes, here putting who your audience is, like the size of the group more or less, but the age and the level possibly, this is probably going to be with Violetta and the twins that you're no longer going to be teaching. So this is they are intermediate level. Intermediate level, which is quite advanced. There's another video on levels. So I would say that they are probably B1. This lot, but for kids is different, because it's difficult to gauge. Yeah, possibly A2. You have to be on the safe side. Although their oral skills are, probably a bit more advanced than A2. The written skills obviously are much less than A2 even, because they're kids at the end of the day. Yeah. So A2 level. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.